Hey everyone, this is Alex from Zerion. Today I'm going to show you how to get started with the Zerion browser extension. Recently, after a year or so in development, we've released our browser extension to the world, and now you can enjoy the best of portfolio tracking capabilities inside your Zerion wallet. And so the first thing you're going to want to do with any browser extension is actually get it in the first place. So you can see here, if you head to zerion.io/download, you can actually find all the different versions of Zerion from iPad to mobile to Indeed on the browser extension. So in this case, I'm using Brave browser, so I'm going to actually go and click the Brave icon. Here I go and click Add to Brave, Add Extension. I should also add, while this is happening, that any Chrome-based browser, from Arc to Chrome, of course, to some of the others, we're available right now. Safari is coming soon, and Firefox is coming very, very soon. So if you're watching this and those exist, you'll see those icons there next to Brave itself. So here I'm in the essentially a landing page that's come up. The extension itself has been installed there. I'm just going to go ahead and pin it. And so now you can see it up in the sort of where you'd normally find your browser extensions. But basically, you get this welcome to Zerion message, and you have three options. You can create a new wallet, import an existing, or connect your ledger. In this case, I've already saved my private key, so I'm ready to do this. And I'm going to go ahead and import my private key. So if I hit that, and as you can see, for sharing purposes, we've blurred this out so you can't see what my private key actually is. But if I go and hit import wallet, it's going to go and give me this looking for wallet section. And I actually want to import both of these. Zerion is one of the only wallets in general that allows multiple wallets in a specific private key support. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and bring in both of these wallets into the extension. I need to set a password, and I'm going to go ahead and hit that here. Okay, so there we go. Now we've been imported into the Zerion extension, and basically you can then find my wallet here. I just want to go through a few different features that really make the browser extension and Zerion's wallet different. First things first, we'll go tab by tab. I think that's probably the easiest way to walk through this. First of all, up top, you're going to get a very clear idea of your overall portfolio. So this is across every chain, everything that you support. Here, this is just the overall balance of this specific wallet and this portfolio. And if I scroll down here in my networks, in my overall wallet window here, you can see all the different assets I have across every chain. So for example, you can see Ethereum written here twice. You may be wondering why that is. It's because this Ethereum is the Ether on the Ethereum network, and this is Ether on ZK Sync in this case. So basically, you can see very quickly and clearly what assets I have, and specifically on what chain. So I can scroll on here, I can show all my little small cap assets, the assets that I don't have much actual money on. Or what I really wanted to go down here and show are the different staked positions and liquidity pools. I think it's a real problem with existing wallets that your staked positions, the things you're doing in liquidity pools, a lot of your DeFi rewards and the things that you're doing across the DeFi landscape, they aren't actually visible inside your wallet. And then you need portfolio trackers like Zerion's portfolio tracker or some of the other leading ones out there. One of the real strengths of our extension is that you can see all of these positions inside your wallet and inside your extension. And this basically means that you can get a true idea of what you actually own and what you actually hold much more intimately and easily than with other wallets. So you can see here I'm a part of a few mute pools in this wallet on ZK Sync. I've participated in SyncSwap. I'm in this USDC ETH pool on SyncSwap. I have a few positions. I have something on Blackpool, Compound, etc. But all this is visible directly inside my overall wallet view. So rather than having to try and track down a different tool, it's all contained in one place. We think this portfolio tracking plus wallet functionality is like a really big deal for us and something that our users love. So just to show it off, we can filter this network by any network we support. We support 14 networks, 14 EVMs fully at the moment. You can also add a custom network, which I'll show you right now. Actually, it's a good time to do this. So if I go in here, these are all the main nets we support. these are all the mainnets we support. We also support test nets, a variety of test nets. But if I went to go and let's say Zora, that's a pretty popular tool, which we'll do a demo about at some point. But if I go and click Zora here, all the information about it, all the RPC information, etc., is just there. I can actually choose whether or not to put it in my visible networks list as well. I can go hit save, and then it basically is there. So if I go then back to look at the overall networks, you'll see Zora manually added there. And those are the test nets that I mentioned briefly before. But the point is that adding a custom network on Zerion is super easy. Going back to the overall wallet view, we handle NFTs across all those EVMs as well. So basically you can go in, all these NFTs are on Ethereum, but if I wanted to go in here and look at, say, my base NFTs, you can see all the different things from Onchain Summer to this cool thing with Warpcast that I minted recently. I can also then go back and filter even by things like videos, which should play here, that I've minted. This is indeed playing. There you go. And the point is that basically all your NFTs, all your assets, just like your tokens, everything that's a part of your on-chain footprint is actually visible inside your extension in a really easily understood, easily filterable way. Basically, it's human readable and much, much, much more at your fingertips than you get with other wallets where you have to constantly scroll through hundreds and hundreds of different assets. I mentioned the portfolio tracking piece before. The history side of portfolio tracking is something that's like easily misunderstood or maybe overlooked. I think a really stressful moment for a lot of people in Web3 is when they basically do a transaction and you have this like potentially tense waiting period. Like, did the thing I just initiated actually happen? Am I actually going to get what I expect on the other side? Did I sign something I didn't mean to? I think the transaction history feature, particularly paired across all these different chains, is a really great way to have, peace of mind and sort of a little bit of calm in Web3, which isn't something you can find super easily. So basically, let's just look at this last transaction here. You can see that I've received in this case, 0.6 ETH on ZK Sync of Ethereum, on the Ethereum network, right? So of Ether, excuse me. So basically, in one view, I can see really clearly what actually happened. If I click inside of it, I can see the hash, I can go and check out the Explorer, I can see the chain itself, what I actually exchanged, what time it even happened. And all this is like happening in real time. So we have a couple other demos where I'm doing some of these transactions. And you can then actually see a pending sort of notification, a little yellow dot emerge up here over top of the history, which basically gives you some kind of confidence that the thing you've done is actually being taken care of. And then once it finishes, the yellow dot goes away. And so this is just, I think, a way that, in general, the multi-chain transaction history, particularly in real time, is a feature that helps us stand out, especially if you're doing a lot of different things in this space. And the last thing I wanted to show is the perks tab. So you're doing a lot of different things in probably multiple wallets if you're like me. And you're earning a lot of different opportunities. You're earning reputation, you're earning whitelists potentially, you're earning voting power in DAOs. All these perks, all these different opportunities are very hard to manage, just like all the assets that you hold in the first place. And so with the perks tab, what you can see really easily is all the things, like this is a mint.fun pass that I am qualified for. I actually should go and mint that. Here's a video we put out as part of our browser extension. But you can actually see all these different opportunities, all these different things that I've qualified for. I'm on an allow list for this NFT. All this, basically all the different things that you've qualified for with this specific address are now easily at your, basically you can go and act on them much more quickly than you can sort of tracking them all down or managing them all on your own. So this is just basically a quick overview of the Zerion extension, but we think all these things combined really make for a much different experience, much better experience rather, and they give you a better chance to explore Web3 in a way that makes sense. We really believe that Zerion is the safest and easiest way to explore Web3. So thanks so much. Try out our extension at zerion.io/download and tell us what you think. Thank you.